what do you call
Go.
this?
You can help her
Yeah.
climb, guys. You can help her
Yes.
to
To
go.
add my subscribers.
Yeah, she needs to get up in
Yeah.
her subscribers.
Yeah. My channel name is Job's Vlog Filipina Life.
We'll write it in the
Yes.
description.
Yes. So
Right.
thank you.
Thank you very much. Right, we actually went to the Sunday market. We were up early, and we were like a pair of zombies. But what you miss about the Sunday market, guys, a lot of friendly people. But we was there before Joe Public. So before most of the public got there, we were actually there. So what we had to do really is a couple of days before, we had to take Okai to Jovelyn's mom's, because she lives in Mercia. Then we carried the morning, early in the morning when it was still dark, we carried the stuff up, and she can actually chat about this because, you know, they paid for a spot, and when they got there, the spot was took. Why was the spot took? Can you remember?
According to the guy, he's not informed about that spot. He's not informed, so he don't know that.
Maybe
Yeah, he don't
Yeah.
know because the person that we chat about that spot that we really like.
for Okai.
She never also tell the guy to put a table, a bamboo table on that spot to make that what do you call
So guys, they had a spot,
Yeah.
and like she said, the guy wasn't informed
Yeah, wasn't
who puts the
informed.
bamboo tables.
Yeah.
So they had to move Jovelyn's little Okai bamboo table up, go further up the road near the plaza. But then they just set up,
Yeah.
and then they went from there. I mean, did it get busy straight away? Did you have to
But
wait
it's
an
okay
hour?
because our spot is okay.
It's okay.
It's a right spot.
How long did it take for the public to come and buy? Were it 5, 10 minutes, or did you have to wait a while?
After the mass, the
Ah.
church mass.
Because they were outside the church.
Yeah.
So after the first mass, what time does mass start? 5?
Around 5 o'clock in the morning, and it will finish around 5 o'clock. It's 1 hour.
So that's interesting, guys, because everyone that goes to mass, actually after mass, like Jovelyn said, they actually do go shopping around Mercia to the famous street market. And what's really nice is they're there first, and then maybe an hour or so after, then the public actually start to appear. So, you know, a lot of friendly people, but you know, copyrights, you know, guys, I can't get the people chatting, I can't interview the people. All you'll see is a voiceover on my videos, but I actually do chat to quite a lot of people and the friendly people. And it's really nice to walk up past. I just love to see fish, different fish. Now, tasting, yeah, it'd be nice to eat some of them. When we get a budget, maybe we'll eat one. But, you know, it's really nice to see walk around the famous street market in Mercia. And if you've got a budget, you know, you can really walk around, buy all the type of things that you want.
Yeah, for a cheap price. Yeah.
For a cheap price,
It's
you know.
cheaper, very cheaper price.
It's cheaper price for most things. Now, when I got there, all the guys were setting the fish stalls up. You know, there were a lot of traffic which you wouldn't have seen on the video, all around the streets, parked all around the streets, and there was parked properly. You know, they were all parked properly, you know.
Organized.
Organised, not like in the daytime, because later on in the video, we're going to chat about a police officer got killed on his motorbike. That's later on in the video, which is a bit sad, God bless. So like I said, it were really nice to have a walk around Mercia.
Yeah, so he vlogged there very early, around 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so I started the vlog about 4 o'clock in the morning, and well, maybe about 4:30 in the morning. But when we left here, we fed the dogs, it were actually very dark, and it were quiet. You could hear a mouse, you could hear a pin drop, very, very quiet. And we rode off through the barangay, through the countryside onto the main road. Came up the main road 1 kilometre, 2 kilometres, and I saw police flashing, and the police, they've all got guns, and they're dressed like army, camouflaged. And you know, so I slowed down, I thought, oh, something's happened.
Yeah, we are wondering why they are there in front
Yeah,
of the
flashing
elementary school. But later on, we found out that Mama tell me that there's a delegates there, athletics,
Oh, yeah.
athletics delegate students
Athletics.
that they are staying on that school.
So the students, guys, are staying in the school, the junior school, and the police are there to guard,
To guard.
right, to guard, and there is police there anyway. There's a place for the police there anyway, but
Yeah,
there was,
training camp of the police.
and they're actually there to guard the students. And then in the morning, you know, they're there with the guns, they're watching the cars, and then they wave the students on. Because here in the Philippines, you know, they don't mess around. You know, the police are organised. They don't mess around, right? They've got one of these, and you know, bang. You know, the police are quite fair here, but you know, they have to protect people. You know, so, and that's what's wrong with England. We're not going to chat about UK, England. You know, I think they need to be more tougher, and our MPs need to toughen up. But that's a different topic. So the police were there, you know, then he waved us through, then we set off into Mercia, and then we got the things out of the house, and I think I carried 2 of the bags up to the church. Jovelyn and her mama, she carried the bag up, and then I left them, and then I had a little walk around, and then, you know, started to walk through the fish market, and then where they sell all the okai, they were actually still setting up. You know, so I did actually get there not too early. It was really nice to get there very early because we get to see what's actually happening. Everyone's setting up, it's still very, very quiet. But we'll hit the market another day, guys, you know, we'll hit it another day. Maybe about 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, when there's quite a lot of people there. So that's what we'll actually do, hit it early in the morning.
Yeah, but very early in the morning, all the business people there are really busy.
Yeah, they're very busy setting up. But here's the thing. I walked through the plaza, said hello to a few girls, right, to a few guys. So all the guys, you know, the Zumba girls, you'll see in the video. I said hello to the Zumba girls, and I said, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, you're here early. And they were doing Zumba in the plaza very early in the morning. So, you know, actually just walk into the church. So I walked into the church, and I just took a little short video of one of the angels. And the church was quite full. So I came out of the church, and actually I bumped into a friend of ours, and she was with her husband. I think it's her husband and her daughter. They're going to church early in the morning, mass, Sunday mass. And I said, I want to chat to you about the house, because we want to sell the house. Now there's a debate, and please make a comment. Do we rent the house, you know, or do we sell the house? I would prefer to sell the house, but the other option is rent. But what's the plus, you know? What's good about renting or selling? You know, what's the ups, what's the downs? Well, what's the best option? So I think the best well, I'm not sure about the best option, but option 1 is if we rent the house, then we can actually move around the island, and we can actually see a bit of the island. Now, I need to get monetised. I'm not very, very far off monetised. I think maybe 2 or 3 months I'll be monetised, but hopefully before. So guys, once I'm monetised, I should have a little salary, and it should help me to rent an house. But what my plan was, go to Cebu, not rent an house, go to Cebu, stop in an apartment for a week, or an house for a week, a room, then move in, and go around Cebu, Island up to maybe Bohol, and basically move around. So that's a good, that's a good plus. If we rent the house, because we could use the little bit of rent money. The rent for this house, right, it wouldn't be enough to cover what we want to do, so we still need to be monetised, and we still need support, right? So that's what we need to actually do, guys, then we can actually travel around on the bike. Yeah, I've got a few problems. I need to get the bike in, I need new tyres on the bike, got chain and sprockets, I need a new headlight bulb, I need a new oil change, then the bike's good to go. Front and back brake discs, pads. So I need the front and back pads, two new tyres, oil change, and light, a bulb for the low and high beam. So then I'm actually good to travel. Then, no I'm not, then I need insurance, and then I actually need to register the bike. So it's quite expensive. So when I actually do get the budget, then that's what we will actually start to do. Travel around a little bit, see some of the Philippines, go to the beach, swim in the sea. I miss the beach, I miss the sea. I love the sea, I love to swim in the sea. I love to swim a long, long way out in the sea. And, sometimes it's hard to get back, but it's the thrill. So I do enjoy the sea. So that's the plan. Now, if we sell the house, we've got a lump sum of cash. We can buy a bit of land, maybe. If we have enough money, we probably won't have enough money. So we can actually build a wall around it, a well, and then we've got somewhere to go back to, an home base, and then start to build an house, or put a Kubo there, and then later when we have the money, build an house, right? So that's the plus, we're selling the house. So whichever option comes up first, we'll actually take that option. But there is a little thinking about it, but we need to start to travel. And like I said, if we don't have the budget, can't get the bike, shape, we can't travel.
To make more good videos.
Because we need to be in Palawan, El Nido, we need to be into Cebu, we need to cross the Bohol. There's lots of things we want to do. Sarago, we need to be around, we need to actually be having a bit of living life. Right, let me just see. That's for comments. Live chat. All messages are...
Messages such as potential spam may not be visible.
Right, guys. So, please make a comment. No one's joining us at the minute. So, no one's joining us. But, please watch the live chat. Please share the video. Please subscribe to Jovelyn's channel.
Yeah.
And as long as we do have a channel, we also do have shorts as well. You can watch the shorts, and then you can watch the videos.
It's a big help for me, guys, to
It's
grow
a big
my
help
channel, grow my
for us.
audience, and grow my subscribers.
Yeah, so we need to grow subscribers. So, and like I said, you can make a comment, what do you think? I mean, we were chatting about this earlier, I have actually been watching YouTube videos. I'm the type of guy that studies, right? I am that type of a person that studies and studies. If I were going to go out tomorrow to buy an XTZ 250, right? Before I bought that XTZ, for instance, before I bought that motorbike, the XTZ 250, nice bike, low power, but it's got some good power, and it'll do two people really nice on the islands here in the Philippines. I prefer a 600, 650, but a 250, 300 would be absolutely excellent. Really happy with that. So if I went to buy, say, an XTZ 250, I would actually search that bike. I'd know that it's a new bike, I'd know that it's a new style, I'd know that it's got a steel frame, an aluminium frame, you know, I'd know if it were front and back disc, you know, I'd know the brake horsepower, I'd know the power of the bike, I'd know how many litres the tank takes, I'd know what the front suspension was, what the back suspension was, whether the bike's got ABS. I would actually search, I'm a biker, I would actually search everything on that bike. But then, you see a lot of people that are buying these bikes, they don't really do videos on the bikes. It's normally guys that are not really into bikes. You've got a few bloggers that are into bikes and they do a good video, and then a lot of guys that got motorbikes and they don't really know about an off-road, on-off, a lot of bikes. Whereas TZ125, let me move a little, I'm centre to the camera, centre to the bread. Right, so, you know, before I buy a motorbike, I get to know everything about that motorbike before I buy it, right, before I buy it. And if it's a really great bike because it's got good comments, you know, I think, wow, then I'll buy the bike if I've got the budget. Now, when I bought the XTZ125, I went on all these bike forums here in the Philippines, and these bike forums here in the Philippines, they don't chat about the bike in the way I chat about it. 125, XTZ125, you know, suspension, it's got decent suspension, it's not motocross, it's not competition suspension, it's not a sports bike, right? Like people say, oh, it's a 125 sports bike. No, it's not a sports bike. It's a trail bike. It's an on-off-road dual sports, as they call them now. I'm not actually going to go into it. We've got one joining us. Good evening, wherever you are in the world. Right, so thanks for joining us. And I made some comments. Like I said, I know about motorbikes. And then I got quite a few Filipino guys, and you know, it was blah 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 blah. You know, the question, you know, talk, you know, power, and I'm talking about the bike. You know, is it reliable? What, it's air cooled? Is it water cooled? Is it air cooled? You know, is it restricted through exhaust? Is it, you know, can it be unrestricted? I just asked a few good questions. You know, is the bike reliable? And it was basically on that line because I wanted to buy a motorbike, because jeepneys, tricycles, very, very expensive. And all I got were guys, blah, 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 giving bad comments. Hey Joe, this, hey that. So I replied back to him. Then I thought, you know, these forums, motorbike forums here in the Philippines, XTZ forums, they're just full of guys, right, that has never ever had a motorbike, right? And they're full of guys that have got a motorbike, a cheap little motorbike, and they want to buy an XTZ125, and that is their dream motorbike here in the Philippines. An XTZ125, like an XT150, is their dream motorbike. And all I got were bad comments, and because I know about bikes, and I thought, well, that, you know, I were asking a lot of questions about the power, and you know, what's it like to up, because it's for me and Joveline, you know, will it have the power to pull me and Joveline, and all these guys what don't know a thing about motorbikes. Hey, this is a sports bike, this is this is that. And I thought, these guys have probably never had a motorbike, and they don't know about motorbikes. Right, so XTZ125, I will highly recommend the bike. Right, if you want a good bike, if you're a big guy, if you're a big fat guy, or you're just a big bulky, muscular guy, your girlfriend's a big girl, don't buy a 125, you need a 250, okay. But that 125 pulls me and Joveline up the mountain. It does about 20-30 kilometres, killing, thrashing the bike, but you just sit there and the bike goes up. It's as simple as that. But it's a good bike, okay, for the money. Best bike for the money, my opinion, XTZ125. Right, we're actually going to chat. I'm actually in Joveline's mama's house. And Joveline looked on Facebook, says, there's been an accident, a motorbike and a tricycle. What happened, Joveline?
It's just Mama's on the phone, and she's watching, swiping up, and then she found out this video that it's about road accident. It's the tricycle and police motorcycle. So we don't really know what
Happened.
what happened, because it's just a short video. So, and there's no comments in there, so we cannot really tell what's really happened to that accident. But I just heard this morning that on my friend, because she's a food vendor there in Morsha in the market, and she heard about this, that it's like the motorcycle took the lane of the tricycle.
All right.
Yeah.
What happened, guys? We wasn't there. We only know through what was said on Facebook. We wasn't there. A motorbike, we don't know. Right, here in the Philippines, you ride or you drive. You ride a motorbike. Okay, you ride. You don't drive a motorbike. You ride a motorbike. So you ride in the right-hand lane. So this is the lane you ride in. Now, if you're coming down this lane, you ride on the right-hand side, right?
Yeah, from Mambukaw.
So this lane here, right, this lane here and this lane here. So the police officer, as far as we know, is come up the right-hand side. There's two lanes, we know the road, it's near the water station in Mercia. So is the police officer, as far as we know, we don't know what happened, guys. Like I said, God bless, you know, police officer dead, not very good. And like I said, we are bikers. So the police officer, as far as we know, is come up into the second lane, right, on the right hand side lane, coming up towards the water station, coming to Mercia from Mambacalway. So he's come up the road and he's had to go onto the other lane. Now the tricycle driver has been coming down and the motorbike has hit the tricycle driver and it's killed the police officer, and the police officer's gone up and it's killed the police officer. Instantly, so we're told. We don't know if that's true, and the guys on the tricycle were hurt, but we don't know how bad the guys on the tricycle were hurt. Now, listen, the police officers here in the Philippines, they can ride a bike. They don't give them auto, they don't give. So the police officers here are good riders, and the bikes what the police officers have got here is 650, I think the 650, 600, don't know if the 650 now, guys, 650 Ninja, Kawasaki Ninja 650 or 600, I think the 650 now. And they're quite fast, they're a sports bike, they're a 600 sports bike. They're not a super bike, they're a sports bike, right? And so the police officers come up his lane, and he's had to go onto the other side of the road. So when I heard that, I thought, well, something must have happened for the police officer to pull. I mean, these two lanes could have been blocked. We're surmising, we don't know what's happened. These two lanes could have been blocked, and the police officer could have gone round, or he could have been forced to swerve and he's hit the tricycle. We don't know what's happened. So like I said, that's all we know. Police officer got killed as far as we know. And like I said, God bless. And we did chat a couple of weeks ago, or last week, about how dangerous it is here on a motorbike, guys. You know, I mean, a police officer has got a very, very fast motorbike for one reason. It's got a bike that can accelerate fast, it can slow down fast, and it angles very, very good. It's a good angling bike. The reason he's got a fast bike is if he's in Mercia and he needs to get to an incident in Bacolod City, he can ride fast and he can get there very, very fast, right? But that police officer will have a lot of issues because there's a lot of bad motorbike riders, a lot of bad car riders. So that police officer, you know, he has to ride his bike and he has to try to get through that traffic. He gets through the good drivers and the good riders, and then he's going to hit a lot of bad drivers and a lot of bad motorbike riders. And like I said, the police officer being killed. Now, here in the Philippines, I have actually seen in Bacolod City, the police officers also use CRFs 150s. They also use big BMWs, and I've seen in San Carlos, and I've seen here in Mercy a 650 Ninja Kawasaki superbike. It's the power and the CC. Most 600s a sports bike. Yes, they're very, very fast, and they're about what? 150 brake horsepower, 120 brake horsepower, 150 brake horsepower. Very, very fast bikes, especially here in the Philippines. So the fast bikes, the 600 is a fast bike. You know, I mean, a 125 can be a very fast bike. You know, if you're going through 30 kilometre an hour bends at 40 kilometres an hour, your bike's going fast. Right, simple as that. So, you know, police officer down and killed, God bless. So we have chatted about that. So, Jovelin, you know, back to the market, actually, by the time actually Jovelin sold a lot of the stuff, she didn't sell all the stuff, or okay. I think she made a couple of 100 pesos. And don't forget, we had to actually buy the stuff. So, you know, by the time they paid for the table,
yeah, the spot, we rented that for around 20 pesos. Yeah, it's cheap. 20 pesos for the spot. And for that bamboo table, it's around 50 pesos.
but here's the thing, our next door neighbour, he charged us 150 pesos to take
All the
3 items, all the items, to Mercia where we picked them up, where we waited and picked them up. So the cost of it, 150 off the tricycle driver, and then the cost what Jovelin said, you know, bamboo table, what, that 50?
50 pesos.
50 pesos and the spot,
And,
70.
yeah.
So that was 270, no, I'm not trying to add it up because I'm chatting. So add it up, you've got 150 pesos, and then you've got the 150
pesos. So it's around 220.
220,
Yeah,
220 pesos. And so, you know, that's the cost. And then you make a little money, so she didn't make a lot of money, but she made a little, and every little else.
Maybe next
So
time.
please try and support if you can, guys. Send a peso, send a dollar.
But because guys, you know, it's our first time there in that market, so maybe on the second time, maybe we can have more earning income.
More earnings.
Yeah, income.
Hopefully more
Yeah.
earnings. Right, you know, I mean there is another topic I want to talk about, but I will actually touch a few nerves. So I won't really go into it, but you know, but like I said, wherever you're going, the world's going to get a bad attitude. So you know, I'm not actually going to this topic, but sooner or later I will. You know, there's always some fool that thinks. So I am actually changing the topic now. Like I said, God bless the police officer, and at least we did make a little money. Well, Jovelin made a little money, and that just put to right. And then we, you know, it cost us petrol, my petrol as well. So hidden costs. So it's above 220. So anyway, now then, like I said, we chatted to the girl about selling the house, the lady friend of ours. So that's the plan, guys, you know, when we actually are very able and we monetize, you know, hopefully we can start to travel like we used to, you know, and get around,
Yeah, back to
back to normal.
normal track.
Because if you guys, when you come here to Philippines, right, and you've got a good budget, if you've got a pension, you've cracked it because you've got money all the time. When you haven't got a pension, you know, don't say you should have done this, you should have done that. You're just talking stupid. What you should have done and what you shouldn't have done. You know, I mean, if I'd have done what I should have done, a lot of years, I'd have been a millionaire 10 times. No joke, I would have been a millionaire 10, 20 times. But I love motorbikes and I love fast cars, and I bought quite a lot of them. And I squandered my money, but that's life. At least I enjoyed it. But you know, now we're in tough times. So my point is, guys, when you get tough times, you know, you come here to the Philippines, we run out of money. Now we've got tough times. So these tough times are very, very tough. And we'll just work towards our goals, whether I have to go back to England or not. And I'm hoping to be monetised very, very soon. You know, every little helps, okay. And it's a struggle, believe me, it's a struggle. But that's life here in the Philippines for us quite now. So hopefully we do get monetised very soon. And like I said, check Jovelin's channel. So, you know, I am actually not just on YouTube. You know, I did actually go over to TikTok. Now, there's a lot of lies. Before I start chatting about going on to other forums, other platforms, you know, I actually have noticed over the years, you know, foreigners doing a lot of videos here. Not just foreigners, Filipinos. And, you know, my videos are original. My videos are original. I do not copy my videos of anyone. So if one channel, this is what I've noticed over the years, if one channel does a chat about cost of living, it seems like every other channel, a day after or a week after or a couple of days after, they all do a chat about cost of living. Not going to do any of that. So my videos are actually real, and they're not really sat down chatting. I'm actually out making videos, which takes a long time and it's hard work, you know. So it's as simple as that. A lot appreciate it and a lot don't. And God bless for you guys that do support us. Every little helps, right? God bless. But, you know, that's what I noticed. A lot of these bloggers are just copycatting. So, you know, if like I said, if one actually starts blogging about cost of living, it seems like a lot chat about cost of living. You know, they don't really go out into the wide world. But, you know, what parts me from them is my videos are original. I'm here in the countryside, I'm here in town, I'm here, there and everywhere. Now, there is quite a few bloggers actually that do original videos. You know, they don't chat about what everybody else is chatting about the day after. Yeah, we all chat about the Philippines and we all chat about different things, similar things, you know, but that's what makes my channel actually different. Now, when I first came to the Philippines, I don't know, I think I was under 1,000. I was about 500 subscribers when I came to the Philippines. So, you know, what happened was, I actually got this guy, and this guy is a motor blogger, and he actually kept coming onto my channel. Now he's got about 30,000, I mean, he's probably watching my videos now. He probably still watches my videos now. You know, I don't know, watches my videos. And he's in back holiday, he's a motor blogger. And like I said, I'm 500 subscribers, from 500 subscribers. And this guy's about 30,000 subscribers. And he kept coming onto my channel, giving bad comments. Now, he's 30,000 subscribers. God knows why somebody with 30,000 subscribers comes on to somebody what's got 500 subscribers and starts giving it that one. And I chatted to this guy and I said, you must have got some type of a problem. You must fear me. And that's what I think it is, a lot of jealous, even though the blogger is an high blogger, jealous, you know, because somebody's high at blogging, you know, it's the person that's jealous, you get the jealousy. And, you know, I forgot the point, but as soon as Jovelyn comes here, I can't concentrate because I can see her there. She just appears and then I forget what I'm going to say. But, you know, I'm quite, 500 subscribers and this guy's 30,000 subscribers. And when I first came to the Philippines, I've remembered, I went in the plaza and I started to blog in the plaza, started to blog around Mercia. Then I got this other guy in Bacolod, and I think this other guy seems a nice enough guy. I think he was just a guy that watched my channel, a public guy. He wasn't a blogger. And he says, hey guys, you've got some competition. There's a guy here that's blogging in the plaza, that's blogging here in Mercia. And, you know, that was just a comment, never thought nothing of it. And then later on along comes these big bloggers. And I thought that, you know, listen, if you were 30,000 subscribers, you will actually be getting paid. Now, I'm actually going to start a motorblog sooner or later. And I'll tell you something, you motorbloggers, you know, if you're a motorblogger, you know, make your comment. You know, I will make good blogs and I'll do, you know, motorblogs. So, hopefully, maybe in a different channel, maybe on the same channel, a motorblog as well, motorbike. So, you know, I don't understand you people that are really jealous and, you know, you've got a lot to say, but with someone like me and people like me, whether we're low subscribers, we will get up there and we'll pass. We will actually pass some of you negative people, okay? And I actually got another comment. This was another big guy. I mean, my opinion, some of the channels are not fantastic, but they've got a lot of subscribers. They're not out in the field, they don't put a lot of work in, they just sit there going, hi guys, blah blah blah, and they chat about a story. Maybe that's what I should do. I should just sit and chat about stories, you know, and maybe my channel would go quicker. And I won't have to really work very hard to do that. But I got this other subscriber, not subscriber, sorry, member of the public, somebody what, no, he weren't member of public. He was he was a blogger and he got over 100,000 subscribers. But I actually watched his channel and it weren't really much of a channel. And I thought, I wonder if this guy's getting paid due to watching the channel, because there are a lot of music on there. Don't even know if that guy got paid. You know, because you can actually get somebody what's got 30,000 subscribers and they get paid a good living. And then you get somebody what's got 100,000 subscribers and he's on money, and the guy with 30,000, the guys with the 30,000 subscribers, get paid a lot more, you know, depending on music, copyrights and things like that. So I chat to this guy, and this guy says, well, I'm 100, you know, I didn't ask him how many subscribers he had. No, I just said, I chat to him a lot, and, you know, a little chat to the guy, how are you, and all that. He says, oh yeah, you know, I see you've got 500 subscribers, or a little under 500 subscribers. And he started to chat away, and he says, I'm 100,000 subscribers, over 100,000 subscribers, and he was well over 100,000 subscribers. And I said to the guy, well listen, I says, everyone starts with 0. You start your YouTube channel with 0, okay? Start with 0, and I said this to the guy, then you work up. Now I'm on 3,400 subscribers, and I'm monetized on 3,000 watch out. I'm monetized at 3,000 watch hours. I can't really explain it, but you know, purchase, I think you can actually purchase Super Chat. But, you know, hopefully I'll be fully monetized very, very soon, and I'll be very happy, God bless. Right, so you can help support me, guys, in whatever way you can. So, you know, I was actually going to chat about something now. I've lost it. So anyway, it would be, you know, if you're starting your YouTube, that is what's wrong. You know, a lot of people, they get told a lot of lies. They get told a lot of lies. Start a YouTube channel, earn millions, earn $30,000 a week, earn $30,000 a month. YouTube. A lot of it's lies, right? Just to get the subscribers up. They just make lies and they make videos and there's lots of lies in the video. How to make $1 million a year.
Yeah,
Then it chats about how to make $1 million a year. And then and then you think, well, at the end of the video, thousands and thousands, millions of people watch the video. It don't tell you how to make $1 million. I can tell you how to make $1 million. Right, I can sit here, I've never made $1 million, right, but I can still tell you, because it's easy to say, well, do this, do that, go and buy this, go and buy that, sell this, so it is baloney. So a lot of the channels are really quite fake and they lie, but once you do actually get a YouTube channel through hard work, and a lot of people never make it because they can't do the work. You know, they just cannot do the work that YouTube requires you to do to succeed. And it can be very hard and it's complicated. You've got some great channels, right? And a lot of these great channels, they can't get the watch hours and they've got low subscribers. They have got not very good, you know, channels. They've got thousands of subscribers. And that's due to a lot of things. I'm not going to YouTube, you know, algorithm and you should do this and you should do that. Just do what you think's best and work at it, okay, and learn, right? Just do what you like to do, guys. You know, you should do this topic, you should do baloney. Do whatever you like, okay. But there is some good advice on YouTube as well. There's a lot of bad advice. But you know, once you do get a successful YouTube channel, you can make a good living, okay, and you can become very rich. And I had a comment, I had a comment the last live video. Oh, it's still in there, the comments are still in there. I blocked the channel, I blocked the guy from the channel, but the comments, as far as I know, you can go and read them in my last live or the live before. And I don't know if I actually deleted the comments, to be honest, but I can remember the guy saying, you know, what I don't like about you YouTubers is, you know, you're making all this money, right? So this is our work. We're allowed to make money. This is our work. We put a lot of time and effort into YouTube. You know, you fools, you damn fools. And if we've got a low pay, you're very, very happy because we've got a low pay. A lot of people are very happy because we're low paid. Right, as soon as we start to become rich and we get quite a nice bit of money, people have got this, oh, he's got all this money, and it's just all that baloney. Right, moving on. So you can see how hard it can be for a YouTuber, you know, but for me, I'll just soldier on and I will make it. Like I said, I'll make it. And it's been an hard journey, believe me, it's been a tough journey. Right, so I went to TikTok looking for other subscribers, you know, trying to get traffic to my channels. So, and that is actually the same, guys. You know, you'll go on to YouTube, how to make $1 million, how to make 50 million pesos a week, a month, a year on TikTok. It's lies, right? There might be a few people that are making it, right? I've got no doubt. A few people are making it, celebrities, guys that's really high up in TikTok. You know, there is quite a few that's making it. But for you just to go and start a YouTube, a TikTok channel, you know, a YouTube channel, you know, a Facebook page, a Facebook channel, and expect, right, to make 100,000 pesos a week, a month, is very, very low, right? You have to work for months and months and months. No one will tell you this. I have to make a video about this. Nobody will actually tell you this, right? And it can take years. Okay, it can take years to get you there. And then when you've got a good bit of money, God bless, you worked hard, you're there, now you're successful, God bless, that's what we aim for. But, you know, you get these negative arsehole comments, these nasty, horrible, nasty people. Now, nasty people, I actually run into quite a few nasty people at least 3 times a week. One in particular, and the guy's just a bum, he doesn't work, and he just takes, and he dictates to his household. And he's just a really sad guy, a thief or a guy, a liar a guy, and no one likes the guy. That's another topic. So, you know, that's how the guy is, and everyone in the household suffers for this one nasty piece of work. Oh, sooner or later I will lose my temper with, and then that's another story. You know, just so many nasty fools around, but that's everywhere in the world. Right, so I'm hoping some of you guys are going to join us. Make a comment, make a topic. So tomorrow, what we're doing tomorrow, well, low budget, we need to put some petrol in the bike, so hopefully we can put 100 pesos in the bike, and that'll get us to Murcia and back a few times. So what we're going to do tomorrow, well, let me stand up, because it's, you know, it's hard work chatting, believe it or not, and there's no comments. So tomorrow we're actually going to go into Murcia town and probably do a little bit of shopping, and then, you know, I'm going to try and make some videos, but I think I'll actually try and make a video before I get to Murcia. But, you know, like I said, we'll have a little run round and we'll try and make some videos, and hopefully we can get in the plaza. But TikTok, I actually did it TikTok. If there's any TikTokers on here, let me know. So that's why I actually eat TikTok, trying to get more traffic. But, you know, it's not as easy as start a YouTube channel and in, you know, 3 months time you're monetized, 6 months time you're earning 100,000, 300,000 pesos a month. It's a load of lies. You know, there's a few people that's done it, and there's a few people that's celebrities. What can easy do it? Because they're celebrities, right? They're back tiny. So it's as simple as that. So YouTube's a struggle. But, you know, we actually need to start to travel around to make good videos. But like I said, God bless the police officer. And, you know, sooner or later, like I said, when we actually do start to travel, it will be absolutely spectacular. You know, we'll meet new people, and we'll probably meet quite a few bloggers, which would be nice to meet some YouTubers. I'm actually having a little bit of trouble here, guys, so I'm going to have to find someone. And, you know, about all this rubbish, this is rubbish as well. You know, all the Filipino people are friendly. No, they're not. All the Filipino people are not friendly. There is lots and lots and lots of really nice Filipinos, yes. The majority of Filipino people are like English people. Most of them are friendly. But, you know, a lot of them are not so friendly. And they'll come to you for help. And you will help them. But a few of them will not return the help. And if you want help, you know, you ask them for help. It's a big issue. You know, so as a foreigner you will actually learn. You will actually learn this. But most of the Filipinos are quite nice people. So moving on, you know, it's like I said, it's quite a struggle. And But that's why we do need that little bit of support. But this is all over, all over the world. What makes us different normally is just attitude and religion. Religion, I'm not very religious. I'm not going into religion. Not really interested. If I don't want to go to church, why should I go to church? You know, and if I like to speak how I like to speak, I'll speak how I like to speak. It's a free world, it's a free country, so to speak. So I'll speak how I want to speak. If I don't want to speak plain English, that's my decision, not yours. Okay. And there is quite a few weird people online, and you'll chat about something, right, and you'll pick something up and you'll go, well, these bike keys are new, and then later on you'll say, these bike keys are new, and you'll repeat it 5 times, and then you'll get someone coming in and they'll go, hey, I watched your video, you repeated 5 times, but the keys are new. Really? So what? You must have a really boring life if you come onto videos just to pick faults. Anyway, today, what we've been doing today, not a lot. We've set a fire out, Jovelyn set a fire outside. I had a little walk, I fed the dogs, and I watered the plants. I watered some of the plants. So really, guys, I've not been really busy. So today I'm not being really busy, and that's really boring for me. That kills me. I like to be out and about. I like to make videos. I like to be out and about. I like to do a little shopping if I've got budget. And it really does kill me, when I cannot do this. And like I said, at least Jovelyn made a tiny little bit of money. And I did actually bump into a good lady friend of ours, and she's going to try and get someone to buy the house or rent the house. Make comment. Right, I don't see anyone joining us, but if you made a comment, guys, I will answer the comment later on, okay, because I don't see any comments. But I hope everyone's fine and taking care. So that's all I've really done today, Jovelyn's been out, she's got a few vegetables, fetched the vegetables in and she'd cooked. So, hopefully tomorrow I'm definitely going to go out and do quite a few videos. Well, I'll do at least one, okay. So, it would have actually been very, very nice to chat to someone, say hello, see how they're doing, and answers, But like I said, guys, I'm actually having an hard time trying to fill my tax form for my tax form for YouTube. So I need to fill my tax. For me to get paid, guys, will be a little payment, okay, but every little helps. But here's the thing, till I reach $100, English pounds, call it $100, till I reach $100. So like I said, if 1 month I make $50, I don't get paid that month, and then the next month I reach the $100, then I'll get paid, okay. So it might be 2 months before I get paid $100, right? So I do actually need to make money. So I'm having a real trouble filling my tax form in. And when you ask people to help, there's some big issue with this. They can't help. So I'm actually going to try and find someone who I know in Mercia, and I'm going to say, can you please help me to fill my tax form for my YouTube? And obviously there'll be a little payment, and there's the thing, I ain't got the budget to pay the guy. So, but I'm going to have to try and find someone to actually fill my tax form in for my YouTube, so I can get some revenue. So you can see, YouTube's not so easy, but hopefully we'll get up there. But my plan is, guys, when we do get a little finance, is to go over into Don Salvador, have a cup of coffee, on the motorbike, cup of coffee in Don Salvador, maybe a little to eat, then we're going to actually go over to San Carlos. But we might eat in San Carlos, go around San Carlos, and then we're going to get on the barge, get the motorbike up. When we've got the money, when we've got the budget, then we're going to actually cross to Cebu. Now, when we get to Cebu, we're actually going to travel from Cebu, and we'll travel around Cebu quite a little, and we'll find some beaches in Cebu, and then we'll actually go to Surigao. Is it Surigao? Surigao or Surigao? Surigao. And then hopefully I can actually cross over to Bohol. So it would be that's the plan, you know, and that's why I'd like to sell the house. But if I rent the house, it's still the same plan, but I still need a budget off YouTube to do this. Okay, still need to make money, and I still need support. So like I said, that's the plan, and it will be really nice. Now we'll actually be doing our YouTube on a phone, on this mobile phone. It's a cheap phone, but at least we can make videos. Okay, it's not a GoPro, we can't do any GoProing, so we can't show you riding over the mountains, we can't show you the beautiful mountains of Don Salvador, coming over down into San Carlos. You know, we can't GoPro it, which would be absolutely beautiful. Later on, budget drone. I need to buy a drone. I've got a friend in England, Lee. I hope everything's fine, and I hope you're taking care. Gloria, God bless. God bless all you guys that help to support, or that has actually helped support me in the past. All of you guys that have sent money, whether it's a large amount, a tiny amount, God bless, guys. No, grateful. So that's the plan, to move around. Yeah, what made me laugh, when we normally go into the plaza late at night, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock, and what we normally do, guys, when we're in the plaza, we don't have a budget for an internet. We're on 5 pesos tonight, 10 pesos tonight. Peso Wi-Fi, we're on Peso Wi-Fi. So what normally happens, guys, we go into the plaza in Murcia, right? I think Joveline's laid this. You can come and chat in a moment, because I need to drink. I need to get a drink. I'm sat here an hour, and I've had nothing to drink, and it's hard work. Right, so we're going to the plaza at night, and you know, I got this comment on TikTok. I go on to TikTok, and then I go on to Facebook. I can't do YouTube. I'd love to do YouTube, right? I'm a YouTuber. I love YouTube. I will always be a YouTuber. Not a TikToker, not a Facebooker. Coffee would be nice, but
I will drink.
There's some already in it, just wants water. Bottoms up. So, on TikTok, guys, right, I got this guy, and he came on and he started giving it some yap. But most people are quite nice, you know. If you make a funny comment, whatever the comment is, hi fatty finny, you know, that's okay. I can have a laugh, okay. So if you make that type of comment, but when people do come on, make a bad comment, to be honest, I should just ignore it. I shouldn't take the bait. I shouldn't react, but sometimes I do. I'll come and find you. I said, okay, I'm here in the plaza in Murcia. Now I saw 2 strangers, and these 2 strangers, don't know if it was the guy that were coming to find me. I don't know if it was the guy. Okay, but I said, okay, I'm in the plaza here in Murcia. I'm going to come and find you. So I thought, well, I didn't make a bad comment. I just made the comment, you know, don't come on making bad. The guy that made the comment. So it's coming an hour and a half. I said, okay, I'm in the plaza here in Murcia. You know, come and find me. I'm here in the plaza. And then I just carried on the chat. No, but just come to the plaza. If you're a big shop, you don't care how big your trouble causing your bad mouth, and then you try and defend yourself. Okay, I might lose. Okay, but you know the outcome will be a bad outcome, whatever. But you know, do not fight. If you're a foreigner here in the Philippines, guys, do not fight. Do not cause trouble. You know, be nice to the Filipino people and try not to lose your temper when somebody make a bad comment. So I saw these two guys, and the way these two guys really looked at me, it did say quite a lot, but I just carried on, did my blog. But you know, if you're here in the Philippines, if somebody makes a bad comment, then they say they're going to come and find you. 99 times it's just somebody what's being a fool online, but there's always that one time someone might come and find you. Okay, so try not to take the bait, like, you know, because you can lose your temper and it's not a good idea. Okay, so my advice, do not fight here. Yeah, we've got egos, men have got egos, but don't fight, you know. Unless it's your life, then you have to fight. So, you know, try not to lose your temper, try not to fight here in the Philippines. It will be a bad outcome for you as a foreigner. You know, it will honestly be a bad outcome. You're a foreigner for a start. Think about it. So, you know, think what you're saying, and as simple as that. So, you know, I have to actually chat on TikTok, and I'd love to actually do a chat on YouTube, but I can't chat on YouTube because there's a lot of music. So I have to go on to Facebook and TikTok. And, you know, the reason I'm on these forums, these platforms, is to drive traffic to my YouTube channel, to help me to get more people that watch the channel and like the channel and give me a thumbs up, you know, because I want to make a living on YouTube, you know. So hopefully now, guys, I'm actually going to be monetized, like I said, soon. Don't know how soon. It might be 6 months time. I ain't got a clue. But you know, you can imagine, you know, you've got very low budget. Anyway, no one's making a comment, so you know, I don't see any other, you know, I don't see any of you guys making a comment. But, you know, that's the plan actually, guys, just to really travel around a little bit, you know, on the bike and make more videos. So with your support and, you know, with your little bit of finance, you know, support, hopefully we can actually do that. But like I said, if we rent the house, if we rent the house, guys, right, the rent here, even though this house is quite a nice house, and it's quite a nice high standard house here in the Philippines, right? It's not the best house, no, it's a nice standard house, it's a nice house, you know, it's got, you know, so it's not $1 million house, you know. So if we rent the house, right, if we rent the house, the little bit of rent off the house will help us to actually travel around a little, but we can't do that till I get monetized. And like I said, I'm gonna have to try and find someone to help me to fill my tax form in, you know, simple as that really. So like I said, guys, hopefully tomorrow we can actually, do you want to come and have a chat? Hopefully tomorrow, you know, we can actually go and make some videos, or I can.
I don't have something to say anymore.
Right, so guys, actually, you know, there will become a time where I have to leave the Philippines anyway. After three years, Jovelyn can't think what to chat about. After 3 years, 3.5 years, I need to move from the Philippines, right? By law, I need to move. So I have to pay what I owe, you know, because we're on a visa. I'm on a visa, okay. Every 2 months we have to pay a visa, 3,000 pesos, right? So, you know, before you leave the Philippines, you have to pay a visa, and you're supposed to pay it once a year or every 2 months, right? So there will become a time where I have to actually leave the Philippines for one, I think it's 3 days, but I will actually leave for a week. Now, where would I like to go? I think a neighbouring country, and I think the neighbouring country will be somewhere like, I'll go to Thailand, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Malaysia, you know, that's where I actually do think, guys, when my 3 years is up, or my 3.5 years is up, you know, that's what I actually do think I will do. I think that I will actually travel, but I think when I do leave the Philippines, you know, I think I will actually leave for 1 month, 2 months, you know, hopefully I've got the budget to do that after me. You know, so then I have to leave after 3 years, 3.5 years. And after 3 days, I can come back to the Philippines and start the 3.5 years on a visa again. Right. So when that does come around in a year's time, right, you know, that's what I think I'll do. I'll probably visit the neighbouring countries, and I'll actually vlog, because I can't see the point in leaving for 3 days and, you know, going to another country. I think a good idea for me would be leave the Philippines for a month, 2 months, then come back to the Philippines. I think that's a better idea, actually, you know, and hopefully I've got a good bit of money to do that. Otherwise, it might be just 3 days and then come straight back to the Philippines. But it would actually be nice to actually vlog some other countries here in Asia. And it would also be very, very nice. Sooner or later, I will do it. And I will travel around the Philippines. Now, I'll tell you something, guys, right? A lot of people, you will know, right, you've got one lifetime. In your one lifetime, if you come to the Philippines and you're 40 years old, you're 60, 70 year old, you will not be able to travel all the way around. It would take you a lifetime to travel around the Philippines. So, you know, you start your motorbike travel from Manila. So we're in Manila, and you're in Manila a week. Right. Oh, and then what happens is, right, from Manila we'll go to Bacolod, the city of smiles. So then you go to Bacolod. So now you set off, you go to Bacolod, and you go around Bacolod, you come to Mercy, if you're riding all over the Philippines, Bohol, Mercy, you come to Negros, you cross to Cebu, you cross to Bohol, right, and you think you've been there and done it. You haven't actually. You know, if you start off in Manila and you're in Manila a week on a motorbike, don't get me wrong, beautiful experience, enjoy it, guys. Then you cross to Bacolod City and you're here for a couple of days, right? And then you go to Cebu for a couple of days a week, and you're going all over the Philippines. And then after a couple of years or 10 years, whatever, you to do this. Oh yeah, I've been all over the Philippines, I've done this, I've done that. You've had a nice time, God bless. If you're in Manila and you set off from Manila, you do your week in Manila, you need 6 months, a year in Manila to experience Manila, right? So that's what you need. You will need 6 to experience Manila, and then you come to the city of smiles, Bacolod City, right? For you to experience the people, the places. It's a big place. Bacolod is a very, very big place. for you to really experience it, you need to be here 6 months. It would take you on a motorbike, guys. But you know, after 6 months, a year, you've done this on a motorbike, I'm sure you've had a beautiful experience, the Philippines, right? Yeah, you'll experience it through. But for you to come here from Manila, you need to ride motorbike ride around Manila 6 months. Then you need to come here to Bacolod. You need to be here 6 months, right? And then you need to go to Cebu. You need to be here You need to be there 6 months. Sounds and so many experiences. Yeah. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In a week, 5 days, you need to be in these cities. But if the plan is, they're more fantastic, God bless, guys, right? But my point is, you know, you come to Cebu, you enjoy Cebu for a day, 2 days, maybe a week. Then you move on to the next island and the next island, into Cebu, over to Surigao, to Sarago. You know, you're moving around. There is these towns and cities here in the Philippines are so very, very big. There's so many things going on. You will just ride and you will miss most of it, right? Unless you're here 6 months or a year. But if you plan a motorbike ride and it's a day ride, this is great, guys. You know, this is really great too. You know, you can actually Manila, one day in Manila, get your motorbike one day in Manila, then you can cross the Negros, and you can ride round Negros. You know, one day Bacolod, one day over into one day over into the mountains, into Don Salvador, one day into San Carlos, or you can do it in a day, just ride through towns and cities, and it's really nice and you'll enjoy it. It's really beautiful to do that. But you know, as a motorbiker, then you think, well, you know, we've been all over the Philippines, you know. Well, actually, you have been all over the Philippines, but you're missing, unless you're here 6 months or a year to motorbike this place, right? You're missing a lot of the places. So that's the point. So a lot of you guys that'll go, that's been into Bacolod for one day, and then you've gone over Bacolod, over the mountain, San Carlos, onto a barge, onto a ferry, into Cebu, do Cebu a couple of days. That's really great, it's really nice, but consider this, when you've actually done that, you know, consider stopping here in the Philippines and consider stopping in Manila 6 months, ride into Bacolod. You know, there's so many places here, Don Salvador, San Carlos, Dumaguete, come from the top of the island down to Bayawan and beyond, and ride and experience it. And you know, if time, spend a month, 6, if that's what you want to do. Like, you know, quite a few guys go, oh yes, I've been all over Bacolod City, I've been all over Manila. No, you haven't. You cannot experience Manila in 1 day, in 2 days, in 5 days. You'll have a little experience, right? You will have experience, but to experience Manila, you need 6 months on a motorbike, right? Because it's vast. And then start to island up. You know, and you'll really experience the Filipino people, guys. You know, that is when you'll experience it. You know, but you know, when I actually do decide to start island hopping, now hopefully I have a budget and I can actually go to San Carlos, and I can go to Don Salvador, stop in Don Salvador, 7 days, 1 week. I know Don Salvador anyway, places, but guys, I can actually think, right, go down into San Carlos, stop in San Carlos for a week, Then I can actually visit some of the places and towns around San Carlos. No, I won't experience it all. I'm not there long enough. A week's not long enough. But I'll have a damn good time motorbiking and experiencing the Philippines, you know, and the different places. And then I can actually hit Cebu and I can have a lovely time in Cebu. If I'm in Cebu a week, you know, it's not enough, it's not enough. But it's a lovely travel on your motorbike. I would like to actually stop a month in each place, at least a month in each place. But a week, if I can do 5 days a week, it's absolutely lovely. But I would actually like to do 6 months in each place, or find a place, live there 6 months, and then travel. So that's the Philippines, really, guys. You know, you won't experience it. So, you know, you'll back to your country, England, America, you know, France, Spain, Europe, wherever you come from, you know, you'll actually go back to the UK. Oh, I've been all over the Philippines. No, you haven't, because you need a lifetime to actually travel the Philippines. And, you know, I met a guy, quite a nice guy in the plaza, anyway, with his girlfriend. He was an American guy, and he bought a 400 scooter. Now them scooters, 400s, the faster than my bike. Mine's a 125, the fast, and the comfortable, really nice bike to tour on, because you get a bit of luggage on the back, right? A lot better bike than my XTZ. And I said, hi, you know, hello, and then walked around the plaza because I was doing a vlog. Then I met this guy who was travelling the Philippines. Absolutely beautiful, whatever. It's a really beautiful, I mean, you're going to stop somewhere along the way, you know, some experience. Got the budget, absolutely fantastic. Do you want to have a chat? Right, so we've got 2 or 3 people joining us. So how long have we been chatting now? Please help support, please share the videos, and you can, like I said, it would be nice so I can actually chat to you in comments. So before I actually end the live stream, Jolene actually wants to actually make a comment. So when she can make a comment. But like I said, please share the videos. You know, it'll be really great when I can actually see some comments and I can reply to it. You know, I can actually see what a lot of you guys have been up to here in the Philippines. You know, you're living here a long time, you're married. Is there any YouTubers that watch my channel? You know, please contact me. Maybe one day we can actually meet up. If you're here in Bacolod City, you're a blogger, let's meet. You know, let's meet up somewhere. We'll have a coffee and a chat. And it'll help our channels. And it's just nice to meet Filipino people anyway. And like I said, you always meet a few good foreigners here in the Philippines, guys. And 1 or 2 that's not very good. Right, Joveline?
Yeah, so hi to the 2 viewers once again. Before we end this live stream, I want everyone to invite to my YouTube channel. And yes, please check out and visit my YouTube channel, guys. It's Jub's Vlog Filipina Life. And please support me and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless.
Salamat for joining. Right. So, right guys, we'll end the live stream. It's quite good tonight. I don't know the best time to live stream.
Yeah,
you know, I think this is quite a good time to live stream.
Make a comment
7, but make a comment.
for the right schedule.
You know, whether it's on this live, and I'll get back to you. Or if I make a video, please make a comment in the video, or contact me, messenger, you know, feel free to contact me. If you're, like I said, if you're a blogger here in Mercia, you know, give me a chat and we can actually meet up.
Yeah.
Whether it's in a plaza just to say hi, hello, you know, just to see what's going on really. So some of you guys, it would be lovely when you, it's going to be nice actually when I can actually get some of you guys' comments and I can actually reply to the comments. Okay, so guys, we'll end the vlog very soon, but
Yeah.
thanks for joining us. Take care, God bless. If you're a foreigner here in the Philippines, keep safe. Okay, it's quite a safe place, but at night it can turn out it's not so safe, like everywhere else in the world. Okay.
Thank
So-
you for the 2 people watching this live stream.
Thanks for everybody that's joined the live stream. Don't know how many's joined till I actually look. But, you know, like I said, take care and please make a comment. Right, guys, we're off. Take care. Have a great night.
Yeah, have a great day.
Now, we're up. Yeah, have a great day, great afternoon, wherever you are in the
wherever you are
world.
in the world.
Make a comment.
Yeah.
Like I said, please help support.
Yeah.
And please share the videos,
The
guys.
videos.
Right now we have to look.
Yeah.
I think to end the live
Thank
stream,
you so much for watching, everyone.
I think to end the live stream, let's have a look.
Yeah, see you next to the
It's either up here.
next live stream.
Oh no, oh that's reverse, guys. So that looks like reverse. That's reverse at top. So I'm not actually, oh there, maybe there.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay,
should- yeah.
right, take care, God bless guys.
Bye.